call is from a federal prison. You will not be charged for this call. This call is from
Federal Finess.
An inmate at the Robert A. Dayton Detention Facility. To accept this call, press 0. To refuse this call, hang up or press 1. To prevent calls from this facility, your current balance is $3.71. This call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using GTL.
I know this is a surprise, and I'm surprised as well. But I mean, it's fortunate, and probably a lot of people disappointed, shocked, which I am too. This shit happens, and life must go on. Even though I'm in this position right now, I'm still blessed, still highly favored, and I'm gonna still keep this shit going. This ain't the end. No matter what the fuck's gonna happen from this situation, I still am who I am, and nothing has changed.
For those of you that don't know, man, this guy's name is Jonathan Dupton, something similar along that case. Also known as Federal Finess, also known as Rich and Unemployed, also known as a freaking scammer who got popular on freaking podcasts, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, all of the above. In the beginning, man, he was very, I don't even want to say influential because that's a reach, but he was killing the game. And I watched a ton of videos on him. A ton of them. Because in the beginning, his niche was more of like do better, be better. It was kind of on the same time that Andrew Tate was popping, right? So it was empowerment of men, do better, be better. Don't let women control you. Don't let women finesse the situation. Like you got it. Like all positivity, well, more positivity than negativity on the regards to being a man. But I guess he fell back onto the waysides, man. As of July 27th, 2020, all the way up until April the 30th, him and a few other brothers were knowingly and willingly combined in a conspiracy of a Confederate case. I am tripping. Yeah, of a Confederate case where they money laundered, not a Confederate case. I don't know what the freak I'm talking about. Him and a few other brothers got into a $10 million PPE federal case. So at this current time, young brother is locked up, man. It's just very unfortunate. It's crazy because it was self-incrimination, hypothetically, because the guy's podcast is called Rich and Unemployed. I used to always wonder where did this idea or analogy come from, but from my understanding, he is a Atlanta native. We're the home of the scammers, scamming them all. Scamming that happens 24/7. So it's kind of like obvious, but like, how are you going to be rich and unemployed? Because every man that I know that got bread, even the wealthiest of the wealthiest, they grinders. You know what I mean? They working. Well, clearly it goes to show. The craziest part about this situation is he was previously locked up for a similar situation. It was scam or fraud in some type of way, shape, or form. And now, I guess the past just caught up to him. It's really unfortunate because I personally believe, and this is from the outside looking in, I don't know him from a can of freaking paint, right? But I believe he was changing. Like I watched a few interviews that he had where they were interviewing him, and he was saying how, yeah, he got locked up, he was scamming or like whatever. But when he got out, he was talking to one of his homeboys right before he got out that was already out here. And he was like, yo, you got to find something to keep your head into because that's the only thing that's happening right now. Like you got to run the play and get bread. And he also went on to explain like his first YouTube check was $100 freaking dollars. And then it turned from $100 to $10,000. So that just started to grow. And then he became so confident and comfortable with his, I'm pretty sure he was already confidence, right? But it was, his aura was so big around women because he didn't want them. Like, he was just smooth as hell. So they all just felt like, you know how like a woman desires something, and when you kind of like shoo her off, she just wants it more. That's exactly what this was. Like, they desired him so much that he was just like, nah, I'm good. Like, it was a bunch of 304s, but it was a bunch of quote unquote high level celebrities that was throwing their body at him, and he was just like, nah, I'm good. But unfortunately, man, $10 million PP loan came back and walked him down. And now he locked up. It's just wild, right? Because the comments on everything, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, even on YouTube, like, you could never take somebody that got rich in 2020 serious. Like, it's just wild reading these comments because they just go for years. Somebody said, I've been saying this for years. Real entrepreneurs can see right I do this. These guys are always playing these games. Bro scammed and became a guru. That's freaking wild. No, I was wondering where he freaking been at. Somebody else said the money was freaking worth it because bro's content is fire. I'm not gonna hold you. The sad part about, not a sad part about it is, the positive side behind this is most of the most profound scammers or schemers or blue collar crime individuals that ran it up and seized 200 million, 100 million, XYZ, who just got locked up over the last 25 years, they will do 2-3 years and then get out. And as long as that money was not able to be seized, now this is a whole different scenario. The majority of those guys are white. He's clearly a black man, so I don't think it's going to go the same way. They're probably going to throw him the book, just like they do all of these other drug dealers. But I guess only time will tell, and we'll see. But let's just jump back into it. I got one more piece about how intuitive / profound I believe this whole situation is. But let's jump back into it and see what he had to say.
This call is from a federal prison.
Shit actually kind of crazy, man. I mean, like, one day, everything going right, shit flowing, money coming in, bitches love you, niggas love you, and then shit can get snatched away just like that. And y'all probably wondering what the fuck I'm in here for, but that's not important. You know what I mean?
Public knowledge, my boy.
Important. Just know I changed my life, and your past will catch up with you in some ways, shape, or form. But you know me, man, I'm gonna find a way, regardless. I'm gonna finagle, finesse, and get up out of that. But shit, I'm only doing this because I know there's other people that could be going through a similar situation. Maybe even worse, maybe the same, maybe even lighter. Maybe going through a dark time. But I know that the streets still need to hear this shit. They still need to hear my voice. They still need, you know, that talk. And shit, no matter the circumstances, bro, the show must go on. Whatever you might be going through, bro, whatever dark time you might be going through, like, shit, it's just part of life, bro. So you just gotta man the fuck up and get through that shit. You can't think about the past. You can't think about where you fucked up at. You can only move forward. And how can you either capitalize, turn a negative to a positive, turn fucking lemon to lemonade? That's the only thing you can do in situations like this. When you're down and fucked up, you can only move forward. Trying to dwell on the past and reminisce on, you know, the negative versus how can you think of like the still in here, man, fasting. Still here, eating healthy as possible, even though the food is some bullshit.
You're in prison. Like,
I'm talking about, I feel like it's disrespectful how they be feeding me, man.
That boy got comfortable.
It's disrespectful, man. The place that they coming through, man, that shit is just garbage. But I don't even complain. I can't complain because I know this shit could be worse. I mean, I haven't been in a situation where this shit was worse than this. This shit's sweet under these circumstances. So I'll never pout. I'll never cry. I'm only trying to move forward and still be who I am. Like, no matter where I'm at, I'm still a light. You know what I'm saying? Like, people still love me. People know who I am. People always trying to talk to me, try to gain some type of knowledge and advice. This shit still be crazy. But in a situation like this, where I can't show my hand all the way because sometimes the niggas might take that as a sign of weakness. You know what I mean? Or niggas still might hate, like, damn, niggas love this nigga. So I still gotta be on point. This shit here so crazy, man. Like, the young, it's a dorm full of young niggas and some old niggas, and you can tell the difference. Like, the young niggas are just on some wild shit, like some crash out shit. The old heads, you know what I mean? Like, this ain't they first go around. You know what I mean? Like, some big time drug dealers, niggas I caught with 400 keys and shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? It's a lesson to be learned in every situation. And some of these young niggas, I still try to talk to, still try to, like, see where they head at. But some of these niggas are so fucking lost, bro. They don't make no fucking sense. It's like they haven't in the world yet. I mean, they really ain't accomplished nothing yet. Some of these niggas are here sharpening knives and shit. And I be looking at some of these motherfuckers like, nigga, you got 2 or 3 years. What are you even thinking about, bro? You got kids on the outside. But they let the environment shape who they are. You know what I mean? Like, they become their environment.
See, that right there, that little snippet, that's the part of the Jonathan Duperton that everybody started to enjoy. Like, that's why they started to rise, because he was more of like elevating and promoting positivity than it was the negative side of it. Even when he went over to the woman's side, like, well, the red pill side, like, he was never disrespectful. He was never doing no crazy stuff. It was just like holding you accountable and, you know, moving freaking forward. But the bigger picture behind all this, the reason that I made this video is because of the quality of the content. So you could hate him or love him. You could say that, hey, he in prison, XYZ. That's not the case. The thing that makes this content phenomenal is his intuitive ingeniousness and his grind and dedication to be still making bread on the inside or behind the freaking wall. Like, you got people out here that's complaining and they free. This man is locked in prison, go and get a few years for sure, no question, unless the other ones take the credit and he say he ain't had nothing to freaking do with it. But he a 2-time offender for the same thing, so we already know what's going to happen. But look at the freaking video, man. Like, it's AI and his character with his voice, and we've heard this before with the different voices and the rappers making rap songs and so on and so on and so on. But like, this is so ingenious because, yeah, they're making songs because they locked into that label. This video is going to hit, no question, 60 to 100,000 views, if not more. Then you have all the 11,000 content creators that's making videos based on what popular in the freaking news or cultural. Then clearly, I'm doing the same thing, right? So he's going to get so much extra traction while he's gone. So even if he makes a slight 10 bands or 15 bands, that's more than he had to make in there. And this is season 1, episode 1. So I'm assuming it's going to continue to go. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's ingenious. Shout out to the young king, man. I hope things get better for you. I hope everything is safe and sound in there and you don't have no crazy situations, no crazy problems, man. And I hope that the case goes well for you, man. Make sure that y'all like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. And as usual, man, be you, be true. Let the universe do the rest. Have a good one.